To say that the Mau issue and compensation of evictees from the forest is right now in a pit of confusion would be to say the least. Government appears uncertain of just what has been and has not been agreed to. For starters, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Finance Uhuru Kenyatta and the Minister for Forestry Noah Wekesa's statement yesterday intended to set the record straight on just who was and wasn't eligible for compensation, just added to the confusion.
That there has never been any discussion of any nature with any individual or company for compensation of any kind.
And today, apparently shocked by Uhuru's statement, Prime Minister Raila Odinga came out guns blazing. In a statement to newsrooms, Raila, perceived as a villain in some quarters over his stand on the Mau, terms Uhuru's statement as shameful and dishonest, going contrary to what Parliament passed on the 12th of August this year, where it amended the report tabled by the Mau Task Force to give blanket compensation to anyone bearing valid title deeds and showing proof of purchase of land in the Mau. According to Uhuru, the government had not yet decided but was considering compensation to those evicted from the Mau recently, insisting that the government had not put a figure to this.
The only thing that has been considered is possible resettlement of some of the recent displaced fellows who were moved out, who really have nowhere else to go.
The truth is that
But going against Uhuru's statement is a brief on government spokesperson Alfred Mutua's website, which quotes a figure of 1 billion shillings that has been set aside for compensation of some 5,700 evictees from the Mau and Cherangani forest. This after a meeting between President Mwai Kibaki, Minister for Agriculture William Ruto, Finance Minister Uhuru Kenyatta and Minister for Land James Orengo. And even Noah Wekesa seems to have changed tune today.
The government has agreed to some sort of compensation.
I cannot remember any time when matters to do with specific compensation were ever dealt with. So this is really called jumping the gun or something. But I think the statement by the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, together Minister for Forestry, was a solid statement.
The government's position on the matter is definitely not clear, with Raila maintaining that his position has always been that Kenyans cannot pay and should not pay for land irregularly acquired, but a position that Parliament clearly disagreed with. The Ministry of Finance, on the other hand, maintaining that it has not received any communication from any government department for any valuation or intent to pay large landowners, nor has the ministry factored any such payments into the current budget. With this in mind, the question then begs, why raise the matter now? Why didn't the Minister for Finance, Uhuru Kenyatta, raise the matter in Parliament when it resolved to compensate Mau evictees? Esther Kahumbi, KTN Prime.